Hi guys, welcome you our Khan Academy. So in this, see, this is a blog we have created. So for this only we took a lot of time to update a next video. So in this blog there are these two blogs. One is on WordPress, another one is on Blogspot. So you can just go to this blog and you can follow. You can also comment your queries. And you can share your knowledge also, so please visit this blog. I will mention this blog address in the description, so you can, once you click it, it will direct you to the blog page. Yes. So this is the agenda of this tutorial is write memory by address of service id 3D. So we are going to cover description about service id 3D. What are the possible bytes bits can be used in this service, request frame as a 3D and response frame as a 7D, that is 40 plus. Yes. So we are quickly going to the description about memory, write memory by address, that is 3D. See, this service is allow the client to fetch the data into ECU at one or more memory shared memory locations. Yes, previously we have discussed one write data by identifier. So there we have written a data in terms of by using some IDs. So here we are using the same by means of memory. Okay, so that's a simple concept. See, that's what here we have mentioned. The service id is used to tester or developer or client, whoever it may be, to give a data into the ECU at one or more shared memory location. You can use n number of memory locations with the respective bytes or bits under requirement. So this service id request, this service request is to write a given data means a data record. Yes, see, there is a one mentioned column is called a data record. So the you have to write your data into the data record. So how you can write a data record? You cannot directly mention data record. First you have to mention some sequence like memory size, memory address. That is, memory address is nothing but the location. This is memory location. So you have to mention this one to write this one. So memory record, data record. So and moreover, in this service id, it is used for two things. It is useful. One is for clearing non-volatile memory, NVM. Is what are the data stored in NVM. For example, being a developer, you can write some data in as in terms of so for example, maximum speed you can write as some 350 kilometer per hour. So that is written for one ECU. If you want to change the some ECU, so you have to clear the particular NVM. Or DTC, some DTCs, some diagnostic trouble code also stored in this NVM, non-volatile memory. You can clear that one also using this service ID. Then changing the calibration values. Again, calibration values is some reference values that if you want to change, you can use this service ID by writing the particular calibration value directly into the memory. Okay. So this is one of the major thing. In this service id will not support any subfunction. There is no subfunction for this service id. The request can be 2 bytes of data or 3 bytes of data or maximum 4 bytes of data of 32 bits. So 16 bits, 24 bits and 32 bits respect with the bytes. Okay, so this also you have to keep in mind while you writing the code or while you test with the data. Okay, these are the three possible combinations of not combination. These are the three possible size that you can able to write on it. Okay, so now we are quickly going to the request and response frame. So as we know, this is a tester or client or developer end, and this is our ECU we are going to test. So we are writing for a positive response. So see, generally this one, there is no restriction for writing this is in a programming session or extended session or default session. So for there is no restriction. For our assurance, I am writing I am sending the code as a programming session, so it will be enabled in a programming session, sorry, default session. Okay, 01 is default session. So these are all I guess you might, everyone is familiar with these things because it's one of the basic thing what we are discussing so far. So 2 bytes, 10 is the service id of diagnostic session control, and 01 is a subfunction for the default session. And we are getting the response also. So the response wise it is again 2, the 40 plus has been added. Now this one is our main thing, that is write memory by address. Yes, so right, for write memory by address, 3D is our service id and here we are using length as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So totally we are using 7 bytes of data, so here I have mentioned as a 7. Okay, so what are these data? So obviously, as I said, there is no subfunction on it. So the data, this is ALD, that is address and length format identifier, and this one is a memory address, and this one is a memory size, and this one are data. Okay, so the positive response we got is accept data, we got the positive response. See here I have mentioned 4 bytes of memory I'm going to use, but here I'm using only 2 data, so that's not an issue. For a later use we can use another 2 data also. So once if you want to add data here, you have to change here as a length as some 9. So again you will get some flow control, consecutive frames, those concept will comes into picture. So that's why I restricted this thing within 2 data. Okay, so we are getting 2 data. So once the positive response, why we are getting the positive response instead of 3D, we are getting 7D. Then this positive response represents the ALD10. The what are the data we have sent is stored in the ALD10 of memory address 15 and 25 of memory size 4. That's what it indicates. It will not give you the data, what are the data stored. Okay, so sorry, here we have mentioned like 10, that is what address and length format identifier. If you want the definition of address and length format identifier, you can go through the previous tutorials I have mentioned in the request upload, request download. There I have mentioned clearly about the address and length format identifier. Same memory address, for all these parameters I have given the definition. That's why I'm not repeating in this, because it will take a lot of time. So you can please refer that particular link. So that will also I'm going to give in the description column, so you can get that link also about the definition of address, length format, and where memory address, as those service IDs are not that much familiar, so people are not used to watch. But if you want these definitions, you have to go through that particular tutorial. So memory address, that is 15 and 25 are memory address, and 4 is a memory size. Then 0 0 and 4D or data or information. So I guess you got something in this video. So it's simply the data which are going to write in the memory, that is called write memory by address. So I guess you got something in this video, and please like, subscribe, and share to your friends also. And this is one of the initiative we have made, that is created, we created some blog. Okay, this the blog also, you can please visit this blog regularly. You can update your queries, you can share your knowledge, what are the knowledge you know, you can share. It might be useful for other techies also. So if you're not subscribed our channel, please don't forget to subscribe. See you in next video. Bye bye.